Hey, what's going on, guys? I just want to make a quick video on the state of the game from the division. I just finished watching the broadcast, and I just took a few notes on things that I find important to the new upcoming 1.3 patch. The PS4s will not get the patch on June 28th. Now, we're talking about the free stuff, not the DLC, like the Underground and the new Incursion. We knew that. That's coming out on August 2nd. They are to the June 28th patch is going to be announced. They're still working on the patch for PS4s, so we're not getting that on June 28th. LMGs are getting a buff. Any enemies are out of cover. They're going to get additional weapon damage, about 25 to 30% on LMGs. Shotguns are getting two things: a talent to it's going to enable you to stagger NPCs more often when you use it, and they are getting a damage increase about 30%. So that's pretty good. Shotguns definitely needed some love. Automatic rifles are only going to get armor damage to NPCs, about 20 to 25%. The SMGs are getting a few things done. Crit hit chance is going to be switched to crit hit damage. And the AUGs and the Vector family is going to get a nerf, 10% base damage decrease. So there's some big changes on those two. But we saw that coming, because that's what everybody's running with. So yeah, the M1As, marksman rifles, are going to get more radical blooms when you shoot them in rapid fire. So it's not a big deal. You slow down your shots. And if you're running tank, they're looking at the people who are running in tanks, because they want more well-rounded gameplay. They want everybody to run differently, different roles. They don't want everybody running as a tank. You know, they want to keep it fresh, keep it different. So they're looking into that. They're keeping a close eye on that. That's what they said. And so yeah, I'm expecting some changes in the future on that. There's two things on the Sentry. There's two gear sets that's getting a big change. Is the Sentry call and the Striker gear sets. They're moving around their bonuses around. So if you want the full benefit of having either Sentry or Striker, you're gonna need a 5-piece gear set. So that means you need to be running 5 of 5 to get the full benefits on those two gear sets. You know, it's a big hit for a lot of people, because a lot of people like to run, you know, Sentry and Striker. And so they're moving the strats around a little bit. The special ammo is getting a nerf. On the fire rounds, they're decreasing the duration about 30%. You know, it's not a big deal about the fire rounds. You know, everybody could take the hit. It's not a big issue, but they are decreasing the time 30% on that timer. The cooldowns are still the same on both special ammos. Now the explosive rounds are going to be 1-to-1 damage, meaning if your sniper rifle is doing 56,000, don't expect to do another 100,000 from the explosive round shot. Excuse me. So that means you're going to be doing that same amount of weapon damage that you do to that person. You're going to be doing 1-to-1, so 56 to 56. Don't expect any more from that. So yeah, that's a big thing. That's a good thing, because now people won't get one-shotted in the dark zone from an M1A or any other marksman rifle with explosive rounds. So people won't be so dependent on that anymore, and it'll be easier gameplay. You know, have a chance to fight each other better. You know, it's a good thing. It's well-rounded. People don't get so pissed off about it. You know. Now we saw that the E3, that the new weapon they had was the battle rifle. That's not going to be coming on the 1.3 patch. They are still working on the gun. You know, I thought it was a pretty cool gun. Different. It's considered an auto rifle, so that should be fun to use when it comes out eventually. The showstopper, the fully automatic shotgun, will be coming out, and that's a pretty cool shotgun. And the last thing that I think is really cool that they're adding to the game is that you are going to be able to recalibrate your weapons. The same thing that we could do with our gear, re-roll our gear, we could do the same thing with our weapons. So that's an awesome thing they're doing. And so you could change up your weapons if you don't like certain perks that it has attributes. So that's a big thing for me. I think that's a really important part of the state of the game patch notes. And that's a few things I've written down. You guys could check it out yourself. I'll try to put a link in the description below. Just let me know what you guys think about these changes that's coming to the game. Leave a comment, leave a like. I'm just an average guy who loves the Division. I have about 300 hours in the game. I think a little bit more, like 350, close to 400 hours. But yeah, just make a quick small video on these these coming changes to the game. So I'll catch you guys in the next one, and I hope you guys enjoy the video. I do live streams daily, and glad to have you guys stop by. Take it easy, take care.